Hiya, this is Aster, and this is me 6 weeks on testosterone, basically 1 month and 2 weeks. And I want to talk about two main things in this video, two changes. And one of the changes is that my chest, my titties, got a bit soggier. So that's a good thing. And obviously, I've been working out, and I can also see a little bit of muscle building stuff happening. So now that my chest is a bit more hangy, downy, soggy, I don't know. I know it's fat redistribution, but it's funnier to say that way. So now my chest muscles appear more because there's not a tit on top of them, but they are a bit down, and on the top area you can see my chest muscles. Well, you can't see my chest muscles, but I can, and that's why, because I don't know, I want to flex. Fuck it. So what I mean by muscle growth is basically this. This is not bad. I mean the most. Let me just. Oh yeah. So the muscle definition in the shoulder area, and this area, increased on both sides actually, but I do not want to be Chad. And also, I do not know the names of the muscles, but the muscles on here, they go better as well. Let me just refashion myself. Thank you. So yeah, that is about the sogginess of the tits and the muscles. The other big thing that you might or might not realize in this video, but it is actually, I just readjusted the brightness of my face. So you might not hear voice cracks in this video, but the video that I uploaded yesterday about this fit that I'm still in love with and I'm still rocking it, and I was very enthusiastic about me wearing crop tops, and I was using a little bit more like theatrical voice, a little bit more drama, and while I was doing that and laughing constantly, you could hear a lot of voice cracks, and I just, like I said in the yesterday's video, I am still not sure that it is not the cold that I had. Maybe it is, but it becoming less and less. Words are not wording. So I don't think it's a cold, because if I were to go into having a cold or like a flu or something, then I think I'll be sick already. And because it's been the situation for like the last 4 or 5 days, having it started with me having not a sore throat, but when you're about to cry but you don't want to or something like that, and there's just a lump in your throat. So there was like a dull ache in my throat, and it felt like that lump. It felt like somebody squeezing your throat. And it wasn't like especially painful, but when you swallowed, that was just like an obstacle in your way of swallowing, and maybe that, and after this the voice cracks appeared. So, and I think that after the voice cracks, or in between the voice cracks, my voice lowered as well. So I think that's not the having a cold, and because I had a cold like a week ago, and if it would just still be the remnants of having a cold and still having a sore throat, but no other things I experience, like no other symptoms, and it is not going away, and it's not getting worse or better. So I think that this is just a tea cold. So yeah, we are happy about that. We are happy and scared about that, because I am absolutely living for it. At the same time, I did not get the job in the Netherlands that I thought that I would. So that means that I am not going to Yeah, because if I had got a job, then by the 20th, or by tomorrow, I would be in the Netherlands and I wouldn't have to care about my changes showing or not showing. But I am not going, and the changes are not speeding up, but they are reaching a certain limit, and I just constantly I am waiting for the other shoe to drop, for my parents to think, to ask, they're like, what's up with your voice? Why is your voice deeper? And they're like, just the cold, bruh. Definitely not the testosterone that I've been getting into my system. That's for sure. So yeah, I am a little bit of fearful about my parents noticing. But I applied to two other companies, so we are hoping that one of them could provide me work, and I can leave this country and move away and be just like happy with no rain clouds over my thinking about my changes showing or not showing. So the only thing that I am a little bit of like about my voice changing is my parents noticing. I mean, luckily they are not the type of people who would notice anything. I went to a hairdresser. My hair is a little bit longer, shorter on the sides because it was growing over my ears. And before I went abroad, I wanted to have a haircut so that I don't have to pay like a higher price abroad for it. So I had a haircut, and they didn't even notice that. So I think we're good. So yeah, basically, like, the voice cracks, and I feel like a teenage boy. And every time I speak, I get euphoria, like, yes, my voice is closer to what I want than it was before. But joining in with this euphoria of me speaking, I always have that little bit of scare, like, oh, when will they say something about your voice is different. I For the time being, I can just pass it as like, I had a cold, it's like changing weather and a seasonal change, and I'm always ill, so like, yeah, it's a toll on my voice as well. But yeah, if I don't get a job for another 1 month or 1.5 months, that will be troubles. So we're hoping on that. Yeah. The only other thing that I wanted to say, because I said it was like having a lump in your throat. I thought maybe it's my Adam's apple, but I think it's not. That I can still cry. I haven't cried, but I was on the verge of crying the other day. It was just a wholesome video, nothing serious. But I haven't experienced. I mean, in the first 1 or 2 weeks, I cried about something. I don't know what. That wasn't sad crying, either. But I was like, okay. So some people say that when they go on tea, they cannot cry or not cry as easily anymore. But I haven't experienced that. And just yesterday I was on the verge of tears about some wholesome videos. I think that this isn't the case for me, for now at least. So yeah, and I am enjoying my new voice, and I enjoy singing in this lower capacity. So we're all good, and I am still very much enjoying this fit. So here's your boy with a crop top, and peace out.